Talked with Heritage Foundation Economic Research Fellow Alan Mendenhall. Here's what he told us.
Well, there were some perverse incentives in place. After the COVID pandemic, the emphasis was on speed. So people wanted to disperse funds as quickly as possible. And also, politicians did not want to look cruel. So this creates a perfect storm where agencies dispersed funds as quickly as they could and with very little accountability.
Now, we have seen some states taking action of their own against fraud. Tell us more about that.
So the state of Texas said that they're launching their own, quote, proactive investigation into child care payments in the state. Now, the governor, Greg Abbott, he's asking for a progress report at the end of the month, and he wants to see some final answers next month, according to News Nation. Now, what we're seeing with this is this heightened interest with this, particularly at state government levels, to see how this money is spent, because typically with these types of payments, we see a mix of both federal taxpayer dollars and state taxpayer dollars. So I'm curious to see if we are going to see more states follow suit with this.
Right. We'll see if there's more momentum in other states to take sort of proactive action against fraud. You mentioned California coming under the focus of the Trump administration. What is going on there?
So Trump posted this week that he is having the federal government look into potential fraud and taxpayer money mismanagement in the state of California. We don't have any details on that at this point, but obviously that did ruffle some feathers with Governor Gavin Newsom's press office posting that they've been taking their own action in the state to crack down on fraud. We will see pretty soon if there are any end results that come from this. In fact, here's Governor Gavin Newsom sounding off on this.
If he has some unique insight and information, I look forward to partnering with him. Can't stand fraud, can't stand waste and abuse.
And the New York Post also reported that candidate for governor Steve Hilton, as well as the candidate for state controller Earl Morgan, these two Republicans said that they want Attorney General Pam Bondi to look into whistleblower-related tips from their own tip line that they created. And they estimate that that would be around $250 billion. We don't know too many details on that just yet, but obviously a lot of this remains to be seen. Meanwhile, Mendenhall said that going forward, there could be some benefit to investigations like these.
We have to start looking at extended structures and figuring out, what can we do to change things? For example, nonprofit organizations ought to have some type of skin in the game. They shouldn't be dispersed, millions of dollars right up front, no strings attached. Maybe there's a way to put collateral up, or maybe there's a way to put up bonds, or maybe there's something we can do to make sure that they are more accountable on the front end. The other thing is a lot of these nonprofits get less scrutiny by particular government agencies because the perception is they do good things, and we don't want to get in the way of these good things.
It's going to be fascinating to watch how these investigations shake out. And like you mentioned, we're talking about billions, hundreds of billions maybe on the line. So extremely important we get to the bottom of it. Cameron, thanks so much for reporting.